Okay, so in this video, we're going to look at some tips. Look, I did it again. I'm trying this time to limit the number of ums, and it is so difficult. But I'm going to really try and not do this. So let me get the ums out the way. Okay. So some tips. And I've collected some of these questions from my alliance that people don't realise or they haven't seen yet. First one, and I think one of the most important, is the strike forces that you have. You can apply a strike force to your command center. That gives you bonus command points when you're in battle. It's just like when you apply it to your forces, it doesn't last forever, but during that 15 minutes it gives you the upper hand. And another way to increase your command points is to build, which I've just done there, a bonus command points from the War Factory, and that gives you 10 points and lasts a whole day, and that is really useful. And they just made a recent update. You see the purple, I don't even know what they're called, but the little special things that you get. The purple ones I always seem to get less of, but they made an update where you get more per round, so it's been easier to build the command points feature. And I pretty much battle with that all the time. I don't even know what I'd do without it, to be honest. I'm not that good. So that gives you the upper hand when battling. Now, if you're in an alliance and you've been in one for some time, try reaching out to some of them to be friends on Facebook. There's the whole privacy thing, and you may be too nervous about doing that, but for me, I don't care. I want the extra points, so I have an extra slot here that's connected to a Facebook friend who is in my alliance, and when I reach level 40 I can have a 5th one, so that will be a great advantage to have. Also, the thing to consider with battle is that this alliance reserves, you can upgrade this. Mine's not too high, level 3, and that can give you a good advantage. And what I tend to do is I will apply my strike forces to, I have 4, so I can usually have 2 rounds, 2 battles, because it takes time to rebuild unless you accelerate it with gold, which at first I was addicted to doing, but I've learned to slow down and not do that, and helps my bank account. There's another when you are doing the Facebook thing, in the game settings you connect to Facebook like that, and I think you either have to connect with the Game Center or Facebook to make sure that you save your progress, because if you ever uninstall the game you'd lose everything. So make sure you connect to one of these, and it allows you to have additional accounts. I have a much lower level called Foolish Dog Breath, and he's kind of sad. He's not doing so well. He keeps getting destroyed by enemy forces. But you can also use different devices, like I'm using an iPhone at the moment, but I can play on an Android device, tablet, whatever, or even a computer with BlueStacks, I think it's called, to sign in via Google and Facebook, and the accounts are all connected. And also, we've seen this a lot in our alliance. We like to have a name for you because a lot of people don't change their name. I don't know why. So I think we always ask people. I think everyone's changed their name. No, this guy hasn't. General EO 0, and there's another one. I tend to kick people who don't change their name, so I just think it's important. You do not know how difficult it is to repress the I'm working on it though. Now, I think that covers everything that people have asked so far. Some other tips, when you are making requests, some people like to request thousands upon thousands. This is important for new people. If you join an alliance and you ask for 1 million in gasoline or supplies without introducing yourself, or we don't know you, you could be asking for those supplies and suddenly you're gone. So I usually kick those people. So I ask in little phases. Like for me, I need 55,000 because I just spent heavily on upgrading. So I'm going to do it in phases. I did 25,000 this morning, and I'm already 10,000 more, so now I need only 20,000. So I'm getting there. I don't like doing big amounts all the time. I don't think it's good for the alliance to do that. And we keep an eye on people that do that, who are just resource hogging and asking constantly. And it drains all of us. It's just not good for you. And that is about it for this video. I hope some of it helps you didn't know it, or if you did know it, sorry for wasting your time. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you and have a good one.